Hey guys, good morning. Tristan here. I want to make this video because I want to talk to you guys about business, about my experiences in business, specifically the time where I made $10,000 in one day. Well, it wasn't really one day. It was 1 hour. The sales call, it was about 50 minutes, 55 minutes. So I made $10,000 in 1 hour. But this video, I'm not bragging about how I made $10,000. This video is about the regrets that I have leading up to that point. And to be quite honest, guys, $10,000 is not a lot of money. $10,000 is nothing. All right, this is just a small amount. There are people out there that are making $1 million in an hour, $10 million every single month. I've personally met with people in the United States and here in the Philippines that are super wealthy to the point where money doesn't even really matter to them anymore. I've seen these people, I've met them in the places that I go to, the events that I attend, and they're completely different industries, US and the Philippines. But the point I'm trying to make is that $10,000 is not a lot of money, but at that time, at that point in my life, as a kid who had negative $25 in his bank account, was never made money before, when that hit my bank account, that was the best feeling in the world. I mean, I still remember the feeling. The first time that you make money like that, you really can't forget the feeling. It's an amazing feeling. But up to that point, I was having some regrets that I'm just thinking right now. Right? I don't really have a lot of regrets in my life. In my personal life, I don't have any regrets. I'm thankful for all the lessons and the blessings that I was able to kind of achieve and learn. But in business, I do have a few regrets. And I'm going to talk to you guys about those regrets. But first off, I apologize if the audio is a little bit distorted. I'm currently outside right now. I'm in front of a bayfront property. I'm in a rooftop, so it's kind of windy right now. But when I made $10,000, I was selling agency services. I had a marketing agency. I was helping businesses pretty much streamline their process and automate their client acquisition, their marketing, and their sales processes so that they can save time and make more money. I was bringing them more money on their door. I was bringing them more clients, and therefore that's how I got paid, right? So one of my biggest regrets is that I had this limiting belief that $10,000 was way too big. I thought that it was around $1 million, right? I thought that it was impossible to sell these services. But then I remember there are people out here that have a product or a service and they're selling it for a ridiculous amount of money. For example, I was talking to this one guy. He knew a guy that was kind of selling relationship advice slash coaching for $9,000 a month. And I was like, no way people are paying for that. Well, there are people that pay for that just because they can and they have money. So my limiting belief really held me back from making $10,000 in a month. But if you really think about it, if you really think about it, value is what people pay for. Price only becomes an issue if value is absent. So if you have a valuable thing, that you can present to the marketplace, that you can sell to businesses. I do B2B, I do business to business. Why? Because businesses have spending power. They have money to invest in their business. Whereas if I do B2C, business to consumer, some of these people don't even have money in their bank accounts, which is not a bad thing. But most of the people in the population right now in the United States, anywhere that you go, they don't even have $10,000 in their bank accounts. Well, let me retract my statement. Sorry. Not having money is really bad. It's absolutely bad. And the reason for that is the need for not having money is the best, right? Because you don't have to worry about other things. You don't have to worry about what you're gonna eat tonight, where you're gonna go, how you're gonna buy this, how you're gonna buy that. The reason why not having money is bad, because you get stuck. You get locked up in a cage. And it's a really bad feeling. Knowing that there are people out here that are spending ridiculous amounts of money on ridiculous things. I don't know which part of the country you guys are from, but if you go to places like Florida, if you go to places like Monaco, if you go to places like Hong Kong, there are people that are spending crazy amounts of money. It's absolutely insane. So not having money is a really bad thing. You should do everything within your power to make money, because the lack of money is like having chains around your foot, a ball and a chain. You are being locked up. You are pretty much a slave. You're working for money, right? So it's your responsibility to get the money, because it gives you the freedom to do whatever you want. It gives you the freedom to buy the things that you want, and it just makes you free. So get some money. But anyway, I'm going on a little tangent right now. Your mind is the only thing that limits you from making this amount. Let's say, for example, you wanted to make $10,000 a month. You have to, first off, if you just think that you're gonna make $10,000 a month, if you just think, if you don't act, then it's never gonna happen. But you have to act, okay? So you have to kind of build a product or a service that's valuable in a specific industry, that solves a specific problem. Think about that first. Start there. Start thinking. And once you're there, start building that product or that service. Build value around it. And once you build that value, present it to the marketplace. Find businesses that you think that need these services. If you talk to business owners, ask them what problems are they currently facing in their industry. Especially right now with AI. You can start a business with AI. You can sell services with AI within just a few seconds. It's absolutely insane, the power of AI right now, within just a few clicks of a button, right? Let's say, for example, if you're selling website design or website development or landing page development, within 3-4 clicks of a button, you already have that landing page. You already have that website. And that website, you can pretty much make it in like a minute. Customize everything, make a custom homepage, and then call a business and tell them, hey, I made you a website. If you like it, you can check it out. You can buy it from me. If not, then no problem. Or like trade it for a testimonial or something, so that you can show it to other businesses. That way you're credible. That's how you get testimonials, which is a really big thing as well. If you're trying to sell something, and if you're new, if you don't have the credibility, then have that and present it to other businesses and just get more, right? So you have to think that this is such an easy thing. $10,000 is an easy task to achieve. It's nothing. In reality, it's super hard. Don't believe these gurus saying that making $10,000 is easy. It's quite difficult. And when you're building something, it doesn't happen overnight like anything else. If you have to be an expert at something, it doesn't happen overnight, right? It's quite hard to build this thing, this product or this service, right? Because you don't know what to do. So it's gonna take you some time. It's gonna take you a lot of iteration. It's gonna take you a lot of going back and forth. You're gonna make mistakes, right? Which leads me to my second regret, which was that I should have spent money to save time. Now, let me explain. I did this by myself at one point. I built everything by myself. I did the service delivery at one point by myself. I did the sales and the marketing by myself. And let me tell you one thing, guys. It was a grind. It was an absolute difficult task to do. And the reason for that is because I was doing everything. I was trading my time for money, right? It was worse than a job, because I was working pretty much 24 hours. From the moment that I sleep to the moment that I wake up, I was working. I was thinking about work. I couldn't think about anything else but work. I wanted to make money. Okay? So, you get consumed by all of this and you get burnt out. You get burnt out because there's a lot of variables that come into play. Is this gonna work? Is this not gonna work? Is this product good enough? Is it not good enough? So you need people around you. So when I started expanding and I wanted to invest more in the business, I hired people that will build the business for me. They built the systems, they built the people, they pretty much ran the business for me, and it took so much load off my shoulders. So my regret was that if I did this sooner, I would have made way more money. I would have had more peace of mind. I would have less stress on my mind. Stress that is not needed. It's unnecessary stress that I was having. I was overthinking. I didn't know what to do. It's like going to a destination and you don't have a map. You just have the address, which is $10,000 a month. That's your final destination, but you don't know how to get there. There are people out here that have been there. They have been there back and forth. They already have the roadmap. They know the shortcuts. They know where to go, where not to go, the one ways, the no entries and whatnot. There are people out here that you can hire to help you pretty much make money, right? And you can find these people on Fiverr, on Upwork. You can hire them, right? You can put them under your payroll. You can pay them via commission. The point that I'm trying to make is that you shouldn't spend too much time worrying about all the small things in building a business. What you need to be worried about is how you're gonna find people that's gonna help you buy back your time. Because time is a commodity where you can't buy back. Time is a commodity that you can't get back. So you use your money to buy time. And that time will help you make more money, if that makes sense. So that's it for today, guys. If you have any questions, send me a message on Instagram. Let's connect. I'm currently in the Philippines right now. Again, I was just in China. What an amazing country. China is probably one of the best countries that I've been to. But if you're from any part of the world, send me a message. Let's connect. Maybe we'll hang out. Maybe we'll smoke a cigar. Hopefully I see you guys in the future. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out.